Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Pixels for People. We are here with Hedweg. We are going to be going through this game called. It is sorry, I just alt tabbed. It's called Rollergames for the NES. So please, Hedweg, take it away.
Lovely, lovely. I will. Um, he already told you we're playing roller games today. Roller games is a rather odd little NES game from all the way back in the days in the 80s. I got introduced to it to my brother who gifted me his collection of NES games back when I was a small little Hedwig. So I played whatever I could, and yeah, this is apparently based on a 80s TV series, which was sort of like organized sports, wrestling, scripted fighting kind of stuff. Super awkward. I don't know if anyone around like my place in Germany would have even ever heard of it. But this game's a pretty fun little 2D platformer with little beat 'em up elements. Um, so yeah, I'm just gonna go towards the start of the run and give you guys a countdown, right? So you can start. Alrighty. I'll say 3, 2, 1, go! So yeah, basically, I select this team here. It's called Hot Flash. It's apparently one of those different teams you can select your characters from. Each team actually only has one character. So we play this person with pink hair and white clothing. And you see me just like running through those streets, fighting some baddies. Once in a while we'll be in one of those situations over here where people will come out of a door or like out of the side of the screen, and we'll just have to beat them up until they're all gone so we can proceed. You know, just the typical street life kind of thing. We're just continuing on through those streets, and yeah, we're pretty much just adventuring through like different parts of the world, racing around on our roller skates, beating up bad people. That's honestly pretty much all this game is about. It doesn't really have any kind of deep story, and we have a special attack that we can use in these fighting sequences. You saw me just doing a cool trick over there. When I press A and B together, we can pull that off. It'll insta-kill all the enemies that we're touching. Sometimes they can duck away from us as well. But yeah, here we go. Level 1-1 done. 2-1 is actually gonna have the first little boss fight in it. We kind of can just walk around on the right here because those guys have little grenades they throw on the. Oh yeah, I fell down. That's always good when you're in level 1-2 and you already fall down once. Perfect omen. Whatever, we're gonna roll with it. Roll, haha, because roller games, you guys know, haha, jokes. Anyways, we're running into another one of those fighting sequences. We're gonna try to keep the enemies to the left here and punch them. We have a jump attack in those sequences and a punch attack. So the jump attack knocks them over once whenever you hit them, but they can duck away from it. And with the punches, they can't duck away from those. But what can happen if we punch them is that we're actually gonna grab onto them and do like a wrestling move and throw them over. We don't really want that because that loses us time. We kind of want to just get good punches out and down them via punches only. But that'll rarely work. We'll get a lot of grabs. So naturally, as anyone who's ever been on roller skates knows, the typical way to get over to another place is taking the highway. And as we all know as well, highways usually have really big holes inside of them. And badass teenage skaters we need to punch over. So this is a little bit of an auto-scroller. Not much going on except for a little boss fight in the end of it. So I'll just try to talk some trash over it, I guess, because we can't really save or lose any time here. There's none of those fighting sequences. But yeah, in the majority of the levels, which are not auto-scrollers, we basically just try to get to the end of the section as fast as possible, and then whenever we get into one of those closed off fighting sequences, we try to beat the enemies as fast as possible, obviously, as we want to get further through the game as fast as possible. So, mini-boss time, a helicopter shooting at us. I'm trying to adjust myself at the very left of the screen, as far as I can get to the left, and then move 1 pixel to the right. Because the pattern this helicopter works like is that he has a certain quantity of those grenades he throws at us, and in any other position on the screen he would throw only 3 grenades in going forward and like 3 or 4 going backwards. But when I'm exactly 1 pixel to the right of the left of the screen, like fully go to the left and then 1 pixel to the right, he'll throw 4 grenades on both ways and will be empty a little earlier. So we're saving a bit of time as we want to. Looks exactly like my childhood. Perfect! If your childhood was like that, then you probably have a lot of cool stories to tell.
I've got to say, one of the best parts about having to work from home now is that I no longer have to deal with attack helicopters on the commute to work.
Yes. Yes, I can relate. Yeah, that's how things go in, I don't even know where this game plays, I guess in the US or something. It has been all over the news, hasn't it, that you guys have, like, attack helicopters on your highways. Oh well. So yeah, again, we're on this little junkyard. Again, we see people that throw around with grenades, or as I liked to see it, they throw holes into the ground. Like, they get little holes inside their pockets that they throw at the ground. So next to the junkyard, obligatorily, we already are in the sewers. Because, yeah, sewers are good. And yeah, it's not really sewers, but it's like a bit of sewers? I don't really know. Portable holes, exactly. So, fighting sequence, in this one our strategy is to lure the enemies over to the water and then just punch them inside, because that's an insta-kill. Oh, yeah, now she punches us so often that I can't punch her. Lovely. Please go into the water. Well, on the last one we can use one of our special attacks, because we only need 2 special attacks for the boss fight in this level. It's gonna be a really weird one, like there's one of those roller skating ladies attacking us, and for some reason the room we're in has 2 levels, and in the lower level there's some guy with like a spear trying to poke through the ground. You're gonna see it in a bit. It's a really awkward situation. Okay, I wasted one of my special attacks because I ran into the spear guy. Alright. I'll try not to get hit. Now I got a time. 1, 2, jump. Okay, and now I can stun lock that guy on the right of the screen here, just timing my attacks right. Perfect, there we go. There we go. That's how to beat some weird guy attacking you with a spear. Alright, next highway section, and we got a lot of like dogs and eagles and stuff attacking us on there. At least the boss of this section will be a little bit more highway-like. But you'll see eventually, if I get there. When I get there. Wow, if I get there. I'm very optimistic about this run. Yes, yes, barrels rolling across the highway, another thing, a little bit of a foreshadowing to the boss of this area. This is the cool thing. If you're on a highway like this, that basically makes you have to like drive on 2 wheels. Like, you know, you're only on the highway with the cool people that are like really good at handling the cars and stuff. Alright, so I'm gonna do... No, okay, wait, there's one more thing coming before I need to do my setup position for this boss fight. Alright, let's go really close to the screen. Okay. So this is some really big truck driving on 3 lanes at the same time, throwing barrels at us, because he apparently doesn't want to take those barrels anywhere, he just carries them around to kill us. And if we stand in exactly this position, he won't run us over, we don't have to dodge him or anything. We don't really have to dodge the barrels, some of them will hit us, but we got enough energy to just sit in this position and chill for a moment. So I guess I'll do a little bit of foreshadowing to the next area. Obviously, where does a highway in the canyons take you? The jungle. I hope every one of you knew that. Because that's common sense, I'd guess. Usually when you like drive off the highway, boom, jungle. And in the jungle, there's people in cool purple clothes fighting us. Yeah, I don't really run this game too seriously. I picked it up after seeing it at the last GDQ event. Where the fellow Virus Returns ran it. And I don't know, I just hit him up later and was like, oh yeah. That's like, I know this game from my childhood, it's really fun seeing it speedrun. Is it hard to learn? And he was like, yeah, no, not really. Just like, do these things, and then I eventually ran it, and got a time I was okay with, not really going for world record or anything, but here we go. I'm running this childhood favorite of mine. And the next place I'm going into will be a cave. I'm not gonna talk much while I'm in that cave, because it's really, really dang scary. If I die inside that cave, I have to play like 2 minutes of gameplay all over again. So let's just not fall into pits. Yes, didn't fall. Perfect. I would agree. That game does look really good. Oh yes, there are some tight jumps. Like, I'm not doing world record strats in nearly most of the levels. Like, there's some like little skips. They usually only save like 1 or 2 seconds, but they get necessary when you want to go for world record. But since I just want to show off the game, and I feel like the game still like is pretty entertaining in itself, and like just the weirdness of all the thoughts that must have went into this game, of people being like, oh yeah, let's design it exactly this way. Was always pretty funny to me. Trying to beat some more people up. I'm gonna try to show a little glitch at the end of the next boss fight. Let's see if I can pull it off. Because yeah, the next boss fight is some dude on a jet ski attacking us. Because jet skiers hate those people on rollerblades. Also, he has grenades, as any common person on a jet ski would. Alright, we just need one more basic jump attack and then he should be done for. Lovely. I'll jump into the water and get this glitched out death animation while we still completed the level, which just looks really funny. Alright.
You said this is based on a TV show?
Yes.
I missed out on some great entertainment in the 80s.
Yeah, actually the fun thing is this is very, very vaguely based on that TV show. Like, they basically just dropped in some names and the fact that they're rollerblading. But the TV show was nothing about jungle or highways or anything, though. Oh my god, I'm in the labyrinth. I tend to forget it. So basically that TV show was like a roller skate wrestling kind of thing. They would run around in circles on their little rollerblade arena and fight. And, like, I don't really understand the concept, but it's like WWE or something. Just scripted fighting, except they're in a roller skating arena or whatever. It's wild. Yeah, but it was like... I mean, that was not like a classical sports event kind of thing. That was full on like sports entertainment scripted stuff. So we're actually getting close to like the final boss's area. Oh no, I fell. The final boss's area, we're already like in his little mansion or whatever. I don't actually know what it's called. But you see there's a lot of spikes and conveyor belts and stuff like that. Pretty scary stuff. We just kind of have to relive all the fights we had throughout the game. Like, all these enemies have been there before. Just doing the moves they did earlier in the game already. Alright, I can use that, and then I'm gonna kill her in 2 jumps. Perfect. Oh no. Oh no, I jumped too far. Okay. We gotta do that fight again now. That's alright though. We're game over. But that's not bad, because Rollergames devs were so nice that that a game over actually means nothing at all. We just get to start right from the same place, okay? Yes, hedweg. That's how you play this game. I'll try not to fall into pits anymore. I'll very much try. It's also funny what all of this leads up to, because... Nice, got my screen freeze for a moment there. Hope everything's fine, but yeah, seems like it. Yeah, all of this, like, going through the jungle, going through the highway, going through the city streets, fighting bad guys, actually leads up to us fighting some sort of summoned 4-armed creature, monster, beast kind of thing, which I also never really understood the context of. So second to last room, this is actually the most tricky of all the rooms, because I try to jump over... Nice. Because I try to jump over a lot of those spikes. They usually would want us to go in like a zigzag around them. But we can jump over them in a very tight timing. Very tight timing, like I said. Oh well, what's a good marathon run without 2 game overs, eh? Lovely. But yeah, I want to show this off. It's a cool jump. I like it. So one more of them, and then let's jump over an area all the way to the last room. And here we get to fight against the purple jungle enemies again. Nice little fight, and then that creature from that throne all the way back in the background there gets summoned. And we'll try to attack him with all of our 3 spare special attacks. And as soon as we're done with the 3 special attacks, I think I need to hit him 6 more times with a normal jump attack. He can actually be a real pain in the ass by not allowing us to actually attack him, because we can only attack him after he's done a certain move, which is RNG in how often he'll do it. So yeah, I'll position myself here. We're coming up on time in about half a minute, I'd say. If he's generous. So, 3 special attacks. Ah, yeah, okay, I missed one of the special attacks. Also, he stun locked us there. Oh my god, we're actually really low on health. I'll try to play it a little safe. So yeah, we can only attack him after he's done that front flip move. So, coming up on time shortly. Only 1 or 2 more hits. I didn't count. And I guess 1 more. Time! There we go. Woo! Evil summoned thrown person got destroyed, and all the Rollergames people on the news are really happy and tell us that the game is over. Breaking the 4th wall for whatever reason, actually. Yeah. I haven't actually checked on the objective that is on for a later run in the marathon of mine, because you'll see me in a few hours again playing the ukulele. Where if the objective, the donation incentive is met, you'll be able to see me pull this plushie's tail. Oh my god, you don't want to miss that. And yeah, here we go. Thanks for having me. Thanks for putting together such an awesome event. I'm very glad to be part of it. And I hope you guys enjoyed. Bye-bye.
Well, thanks a lot for participating. So currently, the ukulele goal is actually still wide open. So if people want to put money towards that, and seeing that plushie get its tail pulled, Yuka's tail, it's only $50 for the total. So we should be easily able to reach that. We still have a few hours to do so. So let's get that done, and just to make our runner do a little bit more work. But thanks everybody for stopping by. We will be getting ready for the next run. So just give us a few moments and we'll be right back.